Jumping the Shark is an album written entirely about the year 1993. My 7th full-length album. It's the first album where I ever included the full rhythm section with. This, boys and girls, is the studio. This is where I've recorded the majority of Sick Bob material. This is old Ethel Sue on the acoustic electric. This is Effie Lou. Pretty fucking creative. Yeah, this is the acoustic guitar. This is bass. The bass that I wish I knew how to play. This was actually originally my sister's bass. She bought it back in summer 2001, but I bought it from her in the summer of 2005. This is my regular guitar. I'm not using it for rhythm guitar on this album because my new guitar is like so much fucking cooler. This guitar has been in my life since about December 14th, 2001. That's my keyboard. I got it for Christmas in 2005. This is my latest guitar. He's been in my life since September of 2007. This is my amp, PV Studio Pro 112. This amp has been in my life since, I believe it was August 26th, 2004. I actually spent most of 2007 promising everybody a new full-length album that just never really happened. I mean, I had all the songs written, and I was, preparing studio time. I had this whole summer laid over. I was gonna record a new album in 2007, but I didn't try. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I was 100% certain in early 2007, I was going to start recording a full-length album, have that shit out by my high school graduation. And it turns out March 24th, 2007, I start recording what turns out to be 6 songs. And I get it out just in time. Like, even after I did UDEC, I was like, I'm going to jump straight into recording a new album right after this. That didn't quite happen. It could have happened. I had the material by the 1st of July. I was walking down the street and I see a sign that says, record album, go right. Party, go left. I went left, and I don't regret it one bit because, I had a lot of experiences that inspired songs that ended up going on Jumping the Shark. I'd do it again, and I will do it again. I started playing the bass, just kind of dicking around at it in like 2003. I actually purchased my first bass in 2005. Didn't start actually becoming what you would call a bass player until just January, probably maybe February of 2008. The first time I hear one of my guitar parts with drums, the bass part just fills itself in, I just automatically know what needs to be done. I don't credit myself with any of the bass parts I played on this album. I pretty much just credit the bassists I've spent my life listening to. All these bands have fucking awesome bass players that have just molded me to become a bass player without even knowing it. Really, it just happened. I kept saying, I can't write bass lines. It wasn't until Big Mike and the Crescendos that I started writing interesting bass lines and putting bass on my own music, which is the best decision I've ever made, I think. I think I fucked up big time by waiting as long as I did. Yeah, everything happens though for a reason. Something about this album that you've probably already noticed that I made pretty damn clear was that I had no intention of recording the same album again. I didn't just flat out change everything. I just picked up some new tricks. Adding the bass and drums I think is what makes the album so different from anything I've done before, but aside from that, there's a lot of new styles on here, man. Like, you'll just listen to something and you'll be like, okay, alright, when's the distortion coming in? Okay, when's he gonna start screaming like a motherfucker and talking about dog shit, you know? I don't want to be predictable. I think when the day comes that people feel that they know what to expect from me is the day that I need to do something about that. You know, I'm always gonna just pick up new things. I'm always gonna challenge myself to do new things, and I'm gonna challenge people, my fans, to listen to new things. My goal, ever since probably never mind the normal people, my goal with every new album has been to alienate 50% of my fans. This time around, it's probably a little more like 75. I'm not gonna suddenly just start kissing your ass and, you know, sacrificing my own personal enjoyment. My goal for today is to record the rhythm guitar for a song called TV Hell. The song I wrote about the Writers Guild strike of 2007 and 8. And I originally came up with the music, I don't know, it was early 2006. I was sitting in front of this computer. Then about a year and a half later, in July of 2007, I was sitting in my friend Mike's car, completely fucked out of my mind. And I was like making these songs in my head, and I came up with this badass keyboard part, and I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna keep going with that song. You know? And then come December of 2007, I wrote lyrics for that song, and it's called TV Hell now, and it's gonna be on the new album.